several villagers pinned Nimue against a tree. They tore open the clothes on her back, and the mark left by the dark god was immediately revealed. The woman froze in fear. She believed Nimue had used witchcraft to steal her lover away. But in the next second, green markings suddenly spread across Nimue's face. The woman finally realized something was wrong, but it was already too late. Vines suddenly burst out from the forest and dragged her toward a hollow tree. The other villagers desperately begged Nimue to spare them, but Nimue had completely lost control. The strange markings continued spreading across her face. When she finally looked up again, the woman had already been almost swallowed by the vines. At the last moment, one villager cut through the vines with a weapon. Only then did Nimue slowly regain control. The terrified villagers immediately ran away. But everything started many years earlier, when Nimue was still a child. Back then, she accidentally wandered into a mysterious cave. Inside, the dark god appeared in the form of a black bear. It attacked her and left deadly claw marks across her back. At the same time, her mother suddenly woke up after sensing danger. She realized her daughter had disappeared. Just as Nimue was about to die, she heard her mother's voice calling to the hidden sky folk. At that moment, leaf-like markings began spreading across Nimue's face. She pressed both hands into the ground beneath her. The next second, the entire cave began shaking violently. Huge rocks above started falling down as if controlled by an invisible force. The black bear was instantly buried under the rubble. Her mother later carried the dying Nimue back to the temple. Using witchcraft, she managed to save her life. However, after learning that his daughter had been marked by the dark god, her father completely abandoned her. Years later, strange events began happening again. The birds in the sky suddenly became restless. When Nimue entered the forest, the flowers around her slowly floated into the air and danced beside her. Then a mysterious voice suddenly called out to her. When she turned around, she discovered that it was a deer speaking to her. But in the next moment, the deer was suddenly shot down by an arrow. The attackers were two hunters from her own village. Nimue wanted to avoid trouble and tried to leave, but the hunters continued mocking and insulting her. This time, Nimue finally lost her patience. "Get out of my forest. I'm not afraid of you. Get out of my forest." Suddenly, the hunter's bow came alive. It wrapped tightly around his body and began squeezing him. Just as the hunter was about to suffocate, Nimue's mother arrived in time. She forced Nimue to regain control of her power. Her mother explained that this was one of the oldest abilities of the sky folk. Only a few bloodlines were capable of awakening such power. She then ordered Nimue to attend the upcoming ritual ceremony. Although Nimue did not want to go, she still offered her sacrifice during the ritual. But in the middle of the ceremony, a sudden solar eclipse darkened the sky. Darkness instantly covered the entire land. At the same time, leaf-like markings appeared on every villager's face. Massive flames erupted into the sky. The fire twisted through the air like a giant dragon and completely surrounded Nimue. Only then did everyone finally realize the truth. She was the summoner from the prophecy. But Nimue never wanted this destiny. She only wanted to live a normal life. So she turned around and walked away. Meanwhile, somewhere else, a priest placed a leaf into the hand of a young boy. The leaf instantly merged into his body. Moments later, the red paladins appeared and forcibly took the boy away. And from that moment on, the hunt against witches officially began.